Hey guys, welcome back to the garden. Today I'm making a video about keeping butterfly caterpillars in cages, and this is the church. I'm doing it because I find it super interesting, but also because I want to inform my fellow butterfly island people, so maybe we can be more people on the island who are breeding butterflies, because it really makes a difference and it can boost the population of some of our maybe most common butterflies, but more of any kind of butterflies is a wonderful thing. So let's go inside. It's been a very sort of slow spring, so I don't have a lot of different larvae or caterpillars to show you, but I do have some interesting, lovely ones. I want to talk a little bit about the setup. So this, of course, doesn't get any rain, and we put it here on this south-facing wall with the windows, but as you can see, some of the cage will be in the shade and some will be in the sunlight, meaning that the butterflies can decide for themselves if they want to be in the sun or if they want to be in the shade. Because they can sort of dry out or dehydrate if it's too hot. It's not super hot today, but still in the sunlight it's quite hot. So that's a consideration for you if you are planning on keeping butterfly caterpillars in cages. I want to show you this one because this is a lot of smallish peacock butterfly caterpillars, and maybe you can, if you go inside the cage, you can see just how many are actually here. The host plants for the peacock is stingy nettles, of course, as you can see, and they often stay in big clumps like this, and they sometimes act like one being if they feel threatened. As you can see, there's a lot of eating and pooping. That's what they do, and then they change the skeleton about 4 or 5 times before they turn into a pupae. So what I do is I give them fresh food once or twice a day, depending on how hot it is, and what I make sure is just that I put it lightly on top of where they already are, so that they can decide for themselves when they want to crawl onto the fresh nettles. Another thing that's super important, because this is inside, is that I am the dew master. So I have a spray bottle with water, and I do, especially when it's warm, I just spray a little bit of moisture into the cage, not a lot, and it sort of lands on top of the nettles, but it's just to make sure that they are hydrated enough, and of course also they are hydrated by eating the nettles. But if it dries out fast, it's good to add a little bit of moisture here. So you just feed them, and it takes about 2-3 weeks for them to grow from tiny beings to be these sort of 4 or 5 centimeter fat caterpillars, and then suddenly they all start crawling up into the top of the net here, and then they form pupaes, and they are just hanging here. Cocoons, pupaes, I don't know, cocoons. But one thing that's important, and you have to think about this is that, of course, when they are caterpillars, you feed them and you dew them every day, but you also, when they are hanging upside down, or when they are hanging as pupaes, or what do you call it? Cocoons. You also, I go around like this a couple of times a day, because they need the moisture. when they are hanging there, and they need to have the right kind of hydration when they are coming out of the cocoons and pumping blood into the wings. So that's when moisture is really important. So those are the things you have to think about. It is super easy. And especially, I would say, the peacock caterpillars and the small tortoiseshell caterpillars, they are so easy to find in the stingy nettles. And it's very important that you just collect caterpillars that are a variety or of butterflies that are not endangered in any way. This is just helping boost the populations, because the birds, of course, eat the caterpillars and pick them for their chicks. And so from egg to grown-up butterfly, only about 1 to 3% of eggs make it to a grown-up butterfly. In here we have maybe 98% success, so this can really boost a population. So that's why I'm advocating for this. It's also super interesting. You can, I can watch these eat and poop and take off their exoskeletons. I just think it's super exciting and impressive. I will also say that if suddenly you find that you are unable to care for the caterpillars again or anymore, you can always put them back outside again. Just make sure that if the host plant is stingy nettles, as with these peacocks, then you put them in the stingy nettles. This means that you have protected them for a couple of weeks maybe, and then just make sure that they, when you put them back out, that they have the right stuff to eat. So that's the simple thing you have to know about caring for caterpillars. As you can see, they poop a lot. I don't change anything in the cage. Sometimes I will take out some of the dried out, non-eaten stingy nettles, because it's nice to clean up the cage a little bit, but you don't have to. But when the cage is done, I'm disinfecting it, so I'm sure that it's not carrying any disease for another batch of caterpillars. I want to show you another one that I think is really quite spectacular. This one, ooh, it's the loveliest huge caterpillar, these ones. These ones are poisonous. I don't know if they are poisonous for human beings, but this one is in Danish Filtbladet hætteugle. Nej, Filtbladet kongelys hætteugle, undskyld. I don't know what it is in English, but you can see it's eating the leaves of the furry mullein. I'm going to put the correct name in the description below, but I think these are quite amazing and beautiful. This is a nighttime butterfly, like a moth, and they also get fed every day, and I give them moisture. I already did this today. And the last ones are some that I really love. I think they are quite amazing. These I looked up, and they are, in English, this is also a moth. It's called Kentish glory. Look at these babies. Are they not the most amazing? So this one is eating only birch leaves, and a lot of them, I've had these from eggs, and a lot of these are almost ready to pupate, and they are going underground. You see these big boys. These are not poisonous, and I just think they are the funniest beings. So when they are ready to go underground, they actually turn brown on the back, and then I have to put them in soil, and they go underneath the soil to pupate, and then they come out about 10 months later, and they live for a day. They lay a lot of eggs, and then they die. But whoa, I'm sorry. I think it's when you look down into this. If you didn't know it, if you were just looking like this, you wouldn't actually know that it had a lot of caterpillars. I think the way they camouflage themselves is just amazing. I just love these. I think they are quite glorious. And they're very rare in Denmark. I think they live only 3 different places. So biologists gave me the eggs from these, and I'm hoping to get more eggs next year. So maybe I think I have around 40 caterpillars in this box, and I'm hoping to get several hundreds next year, hopefully. So I'm taking very good care of them, and I talk to them every morning when I come in. I'm shouting, "Hello, guys." What I did was that this is for the Kentish glory. I picked a lot of real soil and leaves, and I'm just going to keep this lightly moisturized all winter. We will see how it goes, and then they come out. I will leave some sticks, and then they climb out and they mate, and they hopefully lay a lot of eggs. But that's for another video. And so this is just a little bit about what I have in the cages. We might do another video when all of these are hatching, and this will be filled. At least we have 100 small caterpillars in this one, and a cage full of peacock butterflies would be very beautiful. So I want to show you in a couple of weeks, 3 weeks maybe, and we'll see how it goes. So that's it, guys.
What about the extra cages?
Oh, the extra cages. I'm hoping to find more different butterflies, caterpillars in the garden, but it's been a very long winter, a very cold winter, and I think also the spring was very cold at night, so it's very slow. Usually I would have all of these filled with caterpillars by now, but I'm still looking for some that I can protect and feed and love and follow. So hopefully in a couple of weeks these will all be full of caterpillars.
What about borrowing cages?
It's good. My husband, he's remembering all the things I need to say. Well, actually, we have in the Butterfly Island, we have built, I have 8 more cages for people to borrow. So if you are interested in this, if you want to do it with your children, if you are curious, just contact me, and we will find a way for you to pick up a cage, and I can tell you more if you are unsure about what to do and how to go about it. But that's it, guys. See you later.